Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing another what if, and that is what if Minato was revived early, part 3. Now as usual guys, if you guys can, please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and not only that guys, if you guys can, turn on your notification bell so you guys can be the first to check out my new content. And not only that guys, if you guys can, please take care of you guys selves when it comes to this level 3 lockdown, especially in New Zealand. I know it's doing good in our country, but it's not impossible to get sick again as well, so still take care of you guys self until the threat is absolutely neutralized. And not only that guys, it's quite awesome to see that you guys are participating in the like goals. I'm quite happy about that. Even if you guys do or do not make the like goals, it doesn't matter, it's really cool. So either way, I think I kind of set the bar too high, too early, so 150 will do the next one, okay guys? Just to make sure and make it more easier for you guys. Without further ado guys, I talked enough BS, let's get into this next part of the what if, and that is what if Minato was revived early, part 3. Now let's begin. So when we last left off guys, Naruto and Kakashi, Yamato and Sakura met Kabuto on the bridge, and Yamato posed as Sasuke and Kabuto attacks him like canon. But what happens is Naruto rushes Kabuto, slams a full-powered Rasengan into Kabuto's chest, completely overwhelming and incapacitating him, and Naruto instantly faces off against Orochimaru. Orochimaru notices straight away that Naruto is in Sage Mode, and from there, both Naruto in Sage Mode, Naruto and Orochimaru face off, ready for their battle. And that's where we're going to begin. As Kakashi stands by Sakura, Sakura's like, Kakashi sensei, that's, and Kakashi goes, yes, that is Orochimaru. And Sakura grips her hand, she goes, he could lead us to Sasuke. Naruto! Naruto looks at Sakura and she goes, yeah. He goes, take him down, Naruto! Make him show us where Sasuke is! And Naruto goes, I will, Sakura. And Orochimaru licks his lips. Wow. Sorry, I got a tiny bit tongue-tied there. But Orochimaru licks his lips as Naruto says this and goes, you think you could touch me, you little brat, just because you reached the power that I have also achieved? Naruto looks at him and goes, you're in Sage Mode, but it doesn't look like you fully are in Sage Mode. And Orochimaru goes, and you think you can see clearly, boy? I've been using this power long since before you were born. And Naruto goes, true, but I used it in a way where you can't even begin to describe how. I've used this in such a way that my use of Sage Mode is more natural than yours. And Orochimaru is looking at Naruto. Naruto goes, I trained for months in Mount Miyaboku with the Frog Sages, so don't underestimate me or my power. Naruto instantly body flickers Orochimaru with his own speed, amped up with Sage Mode. Naruto's even more faster, and he catches Orochimaru off guard, and Naruto throws a punch so hard in fact that it's way more powerful than his four-tailed Biju state or QB state when he fought Orochimaru in canon. And this takes Orochimaru off guard. He instantly and absolutely underestimated Naruto. And just from that one punch alone was enough for Orochimaru to know that he was going to be overpowered immediately. And he tries to escape. But Naruto's already there. He's looking right at Orochimaru and goes, where are you going? You just try to put me down for being less than you. What, because I don't have the experience? Naruto instantly disappears and kicks Orochimaru on the side of the head, sending him flying again, right into the air this time. Kakashi is baffled, just Naruto. Just his sheer power and speed in general, just like, what the? Naruto just overwhelming him. As Orochimaru is falling from the air, Orochimaru catches himself and he shoots himself out of that body that he's in that's broken and makes himself a new one and slithers away. And as he does so, he instantly makes a couple of summonings, or does a couple of snake summonings, and thousands of snakes begin to rush Naruto. As Naruto does that, Orochimaru goes to Kabuto, pretty much wakes him up, forces them to go, and they instantly head off straight back to their base without hesitating. Orochimaru knows just from that one encounter he is deeply and absolutely overmatched by Naruto. Naruto, without hesitating, he destroys all the snakes, thousands of snakes that are coming over them. And more keep coming, so Naruto jumps back. He powers up a real powerful Rasengan, but it's a wind-style Rasengan, not the Rasen Shuriken. He hasn't learned that yet, but he learned how to put wind-style within his Rasengan. So when Naruto shoots the Rasengan out at them, it's like a straight blast. So if you guys watch Konohamaru when he takes on that rogue ninja and he does the Rasengan, that's roughly similar to One Punch's punch. While Naruto's Rasengan is the same, his one-style Rasengan is the exact same, and it pushes and destroys all the snakes immediately. Orochimaru gets away to the point where he's slightly out of Naruto's sensory view anyway. But Kakashi, Yamato and Sakura arrive right by Naruto's position, and Kakashi goes, "They got away," and Naruto goes, "Don't worry, they're slightly out of my range, but I can still kind of feel where they're going anyway." Kakashi smiles and goes, "Even if I didn't know where they were going, here you go." Chucks a piece of clay to Kakashi and goes, "Huh, who's this from?" And he goes, "This from Kabuto." Orochimaru took Kabuto, so I'm guessing Kabuto's gonna be with him, meaning Paku can find him, right? Kakashi smiles and goes, "Naruto, you're a genius." He instantly weaves hand signs and summons Paku and his dogs, and Naruto, Yamato, Sakura, and Kakashi all head out to Orochimaru's base. Now, Orochimaru knows he's only got mere minutes max, okay, before Kakashi and them break down their door. So instead of doing what he normally did in canon, what he does is he goes straight to Sasuke and tells them that we're going to have guests. These guests are more powerful than he expected, to the point where they need to go now. And Sasuke goes, "Who are these intruders anyway? And what makes you think they can take me?" And Orochimaru smiles at Sasuke and goes, "Well, to be honest, Sasuke, it's Naruto." Sasuke's eyes open wide and he's like, "What? Naruto could push you to this point where you're this afraid?" And Orochimaru looks at Sasuke and tells him, "Naruto has achieved a power that's more complicated than you think, Sasuke. You may have powerful Sharingan, but Naruto's body in itself is just stronger, more powerful. His body is less susceptible to your Sharingan manipulation, Sasuke. So you're not going to have no real advantage. And if you fight Naruto with your ultimate attack, you might not win." And Sasuke is looking at Orochimaru, and what happens is right then and there, hundreds of shadow clones storm the base and begin to go through every room, and Orochimaru hears this, so does Sasuke. And the moment one of the clones enter where Sasuke is, he instantly destroys the entire area. And Orochimaru stands on top of the massive crater with Kabuto, and Sasuke is standing up top too. The real Naruto rushes in through the gap where the other ones got destroyed, and he looks right up like Sakura does before him. Naruto looks up with Yamato and Kakashi, and when Sasuke sees him, it's like, "Naruto, Sakura, Kakashi, and who might you be?" And what happens? He goes, "Yamato, all you weaklings. You think you can take me, Naruto, now? Orochimaru might be scared of you, but do not underestimate me and my power." And as Sasuke tries to body flicker towards Naruto, the moment he tries to move forward, it's Naruto that replaces him. Instead of Sasuke placing his arm over Naruto's shoulder, it's Naruto placing his arm over Sasuke's shoulder. And as that happens to Sasuke, this takes him out by absolute surprise, because Naruto's not looking at Sasuke. He's talking to Sasuke, but he's looking right at Orochimaru. And the other hand of Naruto is a one-star Rasengan, and Sasuke can feel this powerful Rasengan will kill him. Sasuke, even with his Sharingan, did not see Naruto move. He didn't. Orochimaru is looking right at Naruto and he's sweating. Kabuto knows what he has to do. Sasuke tries to hit Naruto, but Naruto instantly throws Sasuke out of his way. Naruto body flickers straight at Orochimaru, and what happens is Kabuto jumps straight in the way, just long enough for Orochimaru to grab Sasuke and get them out of there. Sasuke's like looking at Orochimaru, "I had this," and he goes, "No, you didn't. If Kabuto didn't save you by stopping him from killing me and getting you out of here, you would have been back to the Hidden Leaf broken. Naruto would have destroyed you." Sasuke is angry. He goes straight into his curse mark 2, and he wants to go after Naruto, but Orochimaru grabs him and they reverse summon out of there. Sasuke is so angry and livid that he doesn't give Orochimaru time to heal or anything like that. Instead, he goes straight for the kill. They get to the next base, and Sasuke instantly kills Orochimaru and takes his power. Orochimaru tries to crawl into his body, just like in canon, but Sasuke takes his power for himself. The full White Snake Sage is his. Because Orochimaru pushed him even stronger, because Minato's alive, Sasuke's curse mark was already strong enough, and now that Orochimaru amped him up, and he's got now Orochimaru's extra Sage Chakra, Sasuke is way stronger, His Sage mode is way more powerful. Well, it's curse Sage mark anyway. And so what happens is Sasuke leaves the compound where he's at immediately, and then as he begins to leave, he instantly collapses. And as he collapses, one of the people that work there take him to where Guardian Uzumaki takes him to the area there. They don't know that Sasuke has killed Orochimaru, but they know that he works for Orochimaru. So one of the minions anyway takes Sasuke to Guardian's place. When Guardian sees Sasuke, she heals him. And when Sasuke sees Guardian, like, he's for the most part happy that she healed him. She explains who she is, and Sasuke for the most part knows exactly who Guardian is. So as they progress fully, Sasuke has all of Orochimaru's powers, and he has his own powers now. He goes off and starts to create his own team. Now that he's free of Orochimaru and he knows he needs to hunt down Naruto and kill him now. He needs to hunt him down to get the power he needs to fight his brother. He needs to take out Naruto. Naruto humiliated him. Absolutely. And now back with Naruto's perspective anyway. He easily showed that he was more faster and more powerful than Sasuke. And he wasn't going all out. And when they see Kabuto's body, Naruto was about to destroy Kabuto, like completely end him, but Kakashi stopped him. And right as Kakashi stopped him, Kabuto was able to heal just long enough for him to take a chakra pill. One of those medical pills, and get enough chakra to reverse snake summon himself away, and he does. He gets away, but he lands on the place where Orochimaru was, and when he sees Orochimaru's dead body, that's when Kabuto gets the same notion as he does in canon to make himself like Orochimaru. Now, as he does this, Naruto and them are real angry what happened, especially in Naruto. And the Nine Tails chakra begins to flood out of him. He's instantly goes straight to Two Tails. He is so pissed off that Sasuke got through his grasp. Even Orochimaru, Naruto wants to destroy Orochimaru with all his passion. He wants to get him like really, really bad. And what happens is Minato can feel Naruto. Even how far he is, he can feel Naruto's chakra. And the Nine Tails like, Minato, do you feel that? And he goes, yeah, it is Naruto. And he goes, yes. You feel hurt, you feel the pain. He goes, I feel the anger. And he goes, are you going to do anything about it? And he goes, for now, no. He must figure this out on his own for now. What would have been the difference if I wasn't here? He still would have went through the same emotional spat, right? And the Nine Tails looks at Minato and goes, you're absolutely right. Well, we'll be here just in case. Back with Naruto, he's raging out, but he calms himself immediately. He goes straight back to Two Tails, back to One Tails, and then the chakra cloak disappears. All he has is the Nine Tails eyes. Yamato was ready to do the chakra absorbing jutsu, but didn't need to because Naruto controlled himself his own way. Now, when it comes when they go back to the Hidden Leaf, they explain the entire situation to Minato, and what happens is everything progresses exactly the same as canon. If not, Minato was alive. Like, the Sora arc doesn't really go the way because those guys that try to invade the Hidden Leaf pretty much get destroyed by Minato. He's just way too fast, it's way too powerful, and he knows all about seals because he couldn't take the Nine Tails chakra out of him easy as. And when it comes to Hidan and Kakuzu, Minato wouldn't have allowed them to Asuma to go do it on his own. He would have signed the same journey, but he would have made sure that just in case things happen, he has a kunai. And so just like canon, how Asuma and them still do go off in their battle, and fight Hidan. Asuma's not going to die in this what if because Shikamaru is going to use the kunai to bring the fourth Hokage, and Minato's going to come and cut and push Hidan out of his area and pretty much beat him down and take out Kakuzu. So Kakuzu and Hidan are pretty much taken out way earlier in the canon, and what happens is Asuma survives. So Minato takes them all back. He takes back a dead Kakuzu, but an immortal living Hidan, And he goes, immortal, okay. And he does a real powerful seal on Hidan when he takes him in there, and Hidan's like, what the hell are you doing? And he goes, well, you're immortal, right? And it needs to work through the seal. So Minato, he kind of has a slight understanding of the Hidan curse. Because I was going to say Minato was quite intelligent. I'm not going to say it might not be impossible for him to know about the Jashin and all that stuff. So I'm just going to say for the plot story, Minato has a slight understanding of Jashin. So what he does is he puts when he takes them back to the Hidden Leaf, they put a unique Uzumaki seal around the area where he's at. And only that, he puts the mark of Jashin on the ground just to make sure that he stays his immortal self in jail. He gets to eat, but yeah, for the most part he's going to stay there. He can't eat no one, he can't sacrifice Jashin, but he's going to keep him in that all intents and purpose immortal self. So he doesn't look all stupid. But yeah, what's it called? Now from there, things are going to go real disarray for Obito, because Minato is really stuffing a lot of things up, okay? And so what happens is, as Obito is looking to pretty much re-rally the groups together, because they're taking out Bijou's left, right, they're taking out Tail Beast left, right, and center. It gets to the point where Itachi makes contact with Sasuke to tell him to meet at the old Uchiha hideout, because Sasuke has progressed further along in canon. He's already developed Teen Taka, and for the most part Sasuke is going to get stronger his own way. And so Sasuke creates his team and is about to head to the Uchiha hideout. Now this is where Itachi has other plans though. Before he sees Sasuke, he himself heads straight to the Hidden Leaf without Kisame. So what ends up happening is Itachi has an epic battle with Kisame to leave, so he can report some stuff to the Hokage before anything happens. And even if he has to discard the Akatsuki, he will do so. So he kills Kisame. Great battle, but Itachi uses Amaterasu on Kisame and destroys Samihara and Kisame. So for the most part, there's no Samihara and there's no Kisame no more. So what happens is, after he does that and before Sasuke gets to the Uchiha hideout, Itachi heads to the Hidden Leaf. And as he heads to the Hidden Leaf, he easily makes it past all the guards, because he's just Itachi, you know. Shit, he's not stupid. But he makes it to the Hokage's office. Now roughly around this point, Naruto's with his friends, catching up, and he's with Jiraiya, so he's just doing slight little things, meeting up with everyone. Minato's sitting in the office, okay. Just as I said, having him here changed a lot of things. And so as he's sitting down, he senses something. Itachi lands right through the building. Well, not through the building, through a smashed roof. He lands quite literally in the building with body flicker, with his robe on, with his Akatsuki robes on and his hat. And Itachi removes his hoodie. Minato sees it and goes, Itachi Uchiha. Itachi gets down on his leg and his knees instead of just getting in a threatening position, because he knows Minato will just wipe him out. Way too fast for him. So what happens is Itachi gets down on his knees and tells the fourth Hokage he did not come here to fight, but to give information upon everything, upon my role to play in the Uchiha massacre, everything of that. Minato stands up and goes, what? And he goes, a masked man Madara approached me and pretty much helped me wipe out the Uchiha clan. And Minato's like, I knew it. And he goes, I defeated him that night when the QB attacked. And he goes, so you interacted with this Madara? And he goes, yeah, I did, Lord Fourth. And he goes, I have as well. So Minato takes his words slightly and goes, so continue Itachi, and Itachi explains everything about the village elders, everything, Danzo, Shishui, everything, and his role to play as a spy for the Akatsuki, like against the Akatsuki. Like Itachi is just A grade the best, A grade the best, and Minato sees this and sees no lack of conviction when Itachi speaks, no flaw, nothing. He speaks with absolute truth. Now roughly at this point, Naruto walks into the building. As he walks in and he walks into the Hokage's office, he sees Itachi in the Akatsuki robes and sees the Minato standing. When Naruto sees this, he instantly, without hesitation, pulls out a kunai, body fucks as fast as he can. As he's body fucking straight to Itachi, he goes straight into the Nine-Tails chakra cloak, and as he's about to stab Itachi, Minato appears and tells Naruto, stop. Me and Itachi Uchiha are having a discussion. Naruto standing up, Father, do you know? And he goes, I know exactly who he is. Sits down and he goes, explain Itachi. So Itachi explains the whole entire story with Naruto being there. When Naruto hears this, his heart drops. Naruto's looking at Itachi like, you did everything, you did all of this to protect your clan, protect the village. You made Sasuke feel this way for nothing. Where you're the true hero of the leaf. Like, Naruto takes a step back. He goes, you're just like my father, like, you sacrificed everything to defend the leaf. Naruto's so angry. But not at Itachi, but at Danzo. And so is Minato. And so, as Minato has Itachi there, Danzo walks in and sees Itachi, and he believes this is his final proof in the coffin he needs, or the nail in the coffin he needs to bring the 4th Hokage down and for his reign to rule. But right out of nowhere, Minato instantly body flicks at Danzo, puts a kunai straight to his throat, brings him in and goes, you're under arrest. Danzo tries to boldly state that you're collaborating with a known associate with the Akatsuki, and Minato goes, he's actually a spy for the Hidden Leaf, puts a dagger at Danzo's throat and goes, and your hands are filthy, all the lies that you've been telling, Danzo. And what happens is Danzo instantly arrests by Minato. Danzo gets arrested by Minato and takes him to Ibiki, and Danzo's sealing jutsu on himself is really powerful, but Minato's Uzumaki seals are way more stronger, so he's able to release Danzo's powerful seals, and Ibiki sees everything in Danzo's mind, and Danzo for the most part gets taken off immediately. He's instantly gone. And all the collaborators that are with Danzo are out. Minato does it all himself. He doesn't need no one else. He does it all himself as a Hokage. He briefly goes to the KCM too. Naruto and the Nine Tails within Naruto instantly sense it. And as he does so, Minato disappears and takes out all the route by himself. He apprehends nearly all of them without even trying, and brings them all to justice, every single one of them, either by death or by jail. And what happens is, unfortunately for them, they're going to be placed around Hidan. Hidan does not shut up, so they're all stuck with an immortal for the rest of their lives, driving them crazy. So is Danzo. So, and only that, Minato finds out that Danzo has Sharingan eyes on his eye and his arm. So what happens is, Tsunade graciously cuts off Danzo's Hashirama arm with all the Uchiha Sharingan and the eyes, and Danzo is committed to life in jail, permanently forever. And what happens is, when Obito knows that his ranks are absolutely thinning, Kisame's gone now, not making contact, so is Itachi. Obito is really desperate, so he goes after Sasuke, and he plays on Sasuke's mindset, telling Sasuke that Itachi has joined the Leaf, and the Leaf are taking it back, and they're going to come after you. So he pretty much played a card which go to Sasuke's ego, and he instantly now has joined with the Akatsuki. All that's left is, Obito, Zetsu, and Pain and Konan. There's the only Akatsuki members left. Everyone else is gone by the storyline. So they're desperate. So the whole entire Akatsuki plus Obito plus Sasuke go straight for Eito and the rest of the Tail Beast. And then after they get the last one, they'll go straight for Naruto. And Sasuke goes, that's fine by me. And Naruto is training with Minato. Minato is teaching Naruto, also at this present time, how to learn the flying Raijin. But Naruto don't get it right away, even though he practices it with his clone. There's a jutsu that's quite difficult for him to learn right away, but he's not going to stop, so he trains the whole time. But what happens is, roughly at this point, Jiraiya has entered the hidden rain village, and what happens when he finds out is that the Akatsuki are not actually there no more. Well, they're not there right now anyway. He goes to the places where they are, and what happens is, Nagato, none of them are there. Jiraiya finds their base anyway, and he instantly goes back to the Hidden Leaf. He reports his findings, saying that the Akatsuki leader does live in the Hidden Rain, but when he went there, he was not there at the site at all. And what happens is, so none of that death with Jiraiya happens, and everyone's all back in the village. Naruto's training how to learn the flying Raijin, and Sasuke is part of Team Taka, and the Akatsuki now heading towards the Hidden Cloud where Killer Bee is. And that's why I'm going to leave this one off, guys. I hope you like this. Please like and subscribe. Turn the bell notification icon on so you guys can be notified immediately when I get my new content out. And yeah, 150 likes is the goal for this one, guys, so I hope you guys can reach it there, okay? But as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.